There's no easy way to tell this story. I'm recording this video. Today is August 7th, 2022. And last night, August 6th, I was on my way home from New York City. Like I always ride my bike over there whenever I get the chance. So I'm on my way back on the Hudson Greenway Trail on the side of the West Side Highway. And I just hear multiple crashing noises on my way back, because the way the Hudson Greenway Trail is that it's over to the side. So when you're heading back up north bound towards the George Washington Bridge, you're gonna look up to your right and you're gonna see oncoming traffic up there on a hill guarded away from the bike path. So anyway, I hear a bunch of crashing noises, and I automatically knew when I saw traffic go to a standstill. So the one thing I did, I turned right back around, left my bike on the side of the bushes, and I went up there and I saw a guy down on his motorcycle. He had lacerations and abrasions to his foot, and he was talking about he was in pain. But somebody directed me that there was a female down. Now, one of the worst things you can do when you on a motorcycle as a passenger is not have a helmet. So she was down. She had a compound fracture to her shin bone, to her right shin. You can see it was broken and just bent over in towards the left leg. But the one thing I immediately noticed is that she was in cardiac arrest. So I begun compressions as best as I could. I'm off duty. I'm riding my bike. I don't have any life-saving kit, no bag, no BVM, which will be excellent. Somebody even asked at the scene, and person got the car, do it do mouth to mouth? And one of the guys who witnessed it with him, his wife witnesses, he was like, the mouth to mouth is not something that you do anymore. So it's continuous compressions. So fortunately, somebody came and relieved me of the compressions. He was a physician telling me to feel for the femoral pulse and all these other things. And a nurse came. Also, she just happened to be on the road. I was like, she got out the car and she knelt down. I was like, you know her? She's like, no, I'm a nurse. I was like, great, I'm an EMT. Let's work together. Let's let's do what we can. So he was taking all the compressions. I was feeling the femoral pulse, and there was something. It was very faint, but as he was doing compressions, you could feel it stronger, which means the body was receptive of CPR, and she had a faint pulse, which was great. And then the nurse eventually took over, and the ambulance came, and they took her first, which she's the high priority patient. I don't know if she's alive. I don't know her at all. That's the thing that bothers me about this one today, is because at least when I'm on duty, I can follow up. I can find out. I'm taking them to the hospital. There's finality to the situation. I don't know. I'm just a kid from New Jersey who just happened to be an EMT in the right place at the right time. So I don't know if she's alive. I don't know what's going on. And that right there fucks with me more than me working on the patient, taking them into the hospital alongside the paramedics, and we all give the best we can give, and it's just not meant to be. See, I don't know what's going on. I don't read about it on the news. I don't know if she survived. The guy on the motorcycle didn't even seem to be concerned about her, or he was altered mentally. He wasn't grasping the situation, but he clearly knew. He's like, my shoulder won't move my arm. That's what hurt. He's like, it's just that thing on my foot. Nothing's broken. I can still feel everything. He was aware and conscious enough to know that, but did he not care about her fate? Like, it's stuff like that. And I'm like, bruh. So I ended up sharing his sleeve, because he like, it's tough, you're not gonna be able to do it. I mean, look, man, you said you feel like you're bleeding from your back and arm area. So I did a rapid trauma assessment, checked his spine for crepitus. There was no pain when I touched his spine, no pain there, but he was like, oh, my leg, my where you see, because he could clearly see his sneaker was off and he had road rash on his foot, on the top of his left foot. So I don't even know what to make of this whole situation. I really don't. I just hope she survived. Because her abdomen started to get distension in it. She had no helmet on. She had no brain injury that I could see visibly. No like blood coming out of the ears, no clear spinal fluid, anything. But that abdomen had distension to it, which is more than likely she had internal bleeding. Internal, and not eternal, internal bleeding. So this is the shit I deal with every day at work, potentially every day at work, because not every day you're gonna have crashes like this, especially ones you witness. See, I'm used to coming up on a scene. I technically witnessed this because I heard the commotion and I was first present on the body, on the patient. I didn't say not the body. That's just a cruel thing to say. I was first present on the patient and begun to work. But I don't know the finality of it. See, this is the difference, working versus being off duty. I don't know what happened. There's nothing on the news about this. I guess this is commonplace on the West Side Highway. Everybody says that, like, yeah, that sounds about the West Side Highway, which is terrible, terrible. So anyway, this is the story I just wanted to tell you guys because it's fucking with me. But let me get back to cleaning up my house. Anyway, I'll talk to you later because I'm a fury. I'm out. Peace.